Imagine rebuilding your life with someone who promises to change, only to find yourself reliving the same devastating betrayal. This is my story of heartbreak, trust, and the painful truth of repeating history. Our journey together began 7 years ago when we were just teenagers. Back then, I was enamored with my first love. But our relationship was far from perfect. She had a turbulent mental health history and had lost a close relative when she was 17. As my first girlfriend, I was willing to overlook many red flags: manipulation, emotional and physical abuse. I didn't know any better. 3 months ago, she was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, BPD, a condition that only complicated our relationship further. Despite these challenges, we both made efforts to grow individually and as a couple. I supported her through countless rough patches, even though my own insecurities and past mistakes led to my fair share of issues. I had flirted with other girls when I was younger, but it never went beyond harmless flirting. The first major turning point came 2 years ago. We had grown distant due to personal struggles, each needing support the other couldn't provide. During this time of emotional distance, she met a new guy. They connected deeply. She cried on his shoulder and shared every fault in our relationship. A few days later, she left me for him. The suddenness of it all was like a punch to the gut. I felt abandoned and betrayed, my world shattered by her swift replacement of me with someone new. That summer was the hardest period of my life. I felt lost and isolated, struggling with overwhelming feelings of betrayal. I resorted to drinking heavily, trying to numb the pain and convince myself that moving on was the right choice. Still, a part of me held on to the hope that maybe, just maybe, I could have done something better. 2 months later, she reached out to me, lamenting about her new relationship's failures and expressing a desire to reconcile. She said she was ready to work on things and even suggested couples counseling. Despite my reservations, I decided to give her another chance. Partly because I had flirted with other girls in the past and felt it was only fair to offer her the same opportunity. The process of rebuilding trust was excruciating. We had frequent arguments, and I struggled with jealousy and insecurity. However, with time and counseling, things started to improve. We managed to heal and rebuild our relationship, and after 2 years, it felt like we were finally moving past the pain. But the story didn't end there. History seemed to repeat itself. Recently, she met another guy while out with friends. He was a traveler visiting for the weekend. They exchanged Instagram handles and began messaging each other. I voiced my concerns, feeling uneasy about this new connection, but she brushed off my worries, insisting they were just friends and that I was projecting old insecurities. A few days later, she told me she was unsure about our relationship and wanted to break up. The guy left for an island nearby, and she decided to book a trip there with a friend, not consulting me about it. Before she left, we had a conversation where she said she didn't want to make any decisions about our relationship until she returned. I agreed, hoping for clarity. When she got back, she confirmed our breakup and revealed that she and the guy had kissed during her trip. The revelation felt like a brutal replay of the previous heartbreak. Now, just a week after the breakup, I received a notification from Uber showing she was visiting this guy. The sight of it only intensified my anger and confusion. We had shared a home and 2 cats, which she's now willing to give up. Her erratic behavior has led me to question if she's experiencing some sort of psychological episode. A sentiment she mentioned before. I'm deeply hurt and struggling to understand why I keep finding myself in this cycle of betrayal. I've supported her through so much and have tried to be patient and understanding. If you've experienced something similar or have any advice, I would appreciate hearing from you. Have you ever felt trapped in a cycle of betrayal, watching the same painful drama unfold again and again? Share your thoughts and experiences. Your insights could make a difference. Have you experienced a cycle of betrayal? Share your story and advice in the comments below. Your insights might help others facing similar struggles. If you found this story impactful, please like, share, and subscribe to Deception Stories for more compelling tales of deception and recovery.